Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video. Today, we are heading into week 3 of Ryan Gamer's rookie season on the PGA Tour. And, of course, we got training. We got a sponsor event as well this week for the first time in this series. Then diving in to the week 3 tournament, the Daybreak Classic at one of my nemesis, Pinehurst number 2. In 2K23, although we had good success here winning tournaments, this course is extremely challenging, and I cannot imagine how hard this course is about to be with the new short game changes in PGA 2K25. We better lock it in today in order to win. Now, first off, before we dive into the training and the sponsor event, let's spend some of our skill points because I think we still have skill points to spend. And thank you all so much for all the continued support here on this Ryan Gamer PGA 2K25 Career Mode series. I've read through all of your comments, and it brings me so much joy and so many smiles reading your all's comments. You all seem to be having a blast with this Career Mode series just like I am. Thank you for all the good laughs, all the one times, and just keeping it positive and encouraging and fun in the comments. You all are all legends. Now, I have plenty more 2K25 content here on the channel. Check the different playlists in the description. Online ranked series, ranked tours, you name it, we got it. I got the Gamer Ability Society that you could join on all platforms as well, and plenty of other career mode series coming and past series. Check them out in the description. And I do want to point out what a couple months this is going to be. We got PGA 2K25, WWE 2K25, and then always my favorite series, one of my favorite series other than golf, that is MLB The Show. MLB The Show 25 is going to be electric this year for Road to the Show. You will not want to miss that new Ryan Gamer series on March 14th, where we see Ryan Gamer in high school for the first time on the channel. But let's spin some skill points, everybody. I can't wait for baseball season. Okay, so how many skill points do we have? 33! So, funny story. Do you all remember about 4 episodes ago when I said we were 1 point away from getting the pick shot? And do you remember in a Gamer Ability Society event, if that video is already live, you saw me try to pull out the pick shot at Muna Beach by Sleepy Panda 7. What a course that is. But I mentioned that course in that round because I tried to pull out the pick shot, and well, where was it? I didn't spin the points. So thank you all for pointing that out in the comments. Like, Ryan, what about that pick shot? Yeah, what about it? Yeah, what about it? Wow. So yeah, now we have the pick shot, and we have 9 points available. This shot's insane, and it's really good. This shot is absolutely insane. Now, what else do we want to spend on? Another one shot I've been hitting with some of the playable pros is the off the deck shot. This is a really good shot right here, the off the deck. But I don't hit a pick shot very much. What if we increase our spinner proficiency? That actually is not a bad idea. Let's improve the spinner shot. I use it all the time. So let's do transition sweet spot. That's going to be a game changer. And then probably contact, right? Yeah, contact is 8. Ooh, never mind. And so is swing path. Rhythm is 4. And honestly, rhythm is very important on the spinner. So I'm actually going to improve the spinner shot transition and rhythm. So there we have it. We have 1 available skill point. We'll spend it later. Wow, I love this game. I am loving this career mode. We changed the golf bag in the last episode. We have the 2-iron now. We got rid of the hybrids. We have a 4-iron. So yeah, and honestly, it really paid off, right? Because we changed it and we won an epic tournament. Now, before we get into the training, I do have to point out that, yeah, did I change the difficulty? Yes, so we upped it by 1 from 84 to 85. Bad timing. Well, and that's because it's Pinehurst number 2. So now, if this is the same as 2K23 AI-wise, the AI really struggled at Pinehurst number 2 in the last game. So maybe the AI is going to struggle in this game, so maybe 85 is going to be just right. This course is absolutely insane, and we better come out ready to play and have a good practice. Now, we did spend 2 skill points. I think what I'm going to start doing, I know I said 2 skill points if we win, 1 if we come in the top 5. I think I want to do 5 skill points, be able to spin when we win tournaments, and then 2 skill points if we come in the top 5. I think that's going to be a good way to do it, to emphasize when we win, we get more rewards, and if we come in the top 5, we still get a boost as well, and maybe if we get top 10, we spin 1. So that's how we're probably going to do the progression. I don't want Ryan to get to 90 and everything so fast. So what do we want to work on? I still feel like putting. I still feel like putting from downtown. Challenge yourself with putts from 3 different locations. This is new. The more points you score, the more rewards you get. We have such low putting, and it was a game changer last week, and we're going to do the same thing. Here we go. Week 3 training. From downtown, green speed fast. Okay, I'm ready. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking, everybody. I hope you all are having a blast with this one. This career mode is awesome. Cheers, everybody. That is piping hot coffee, but it's good. This is going to be great practice. 15 shots, 1,200. Okay. And we have 146 green speeds. You know, I wish when you're practicing in the practice facility, I wish you could actually change the green speed and do some of these drills when you're just, you know, at the range. It's right to left and left to right. That's a pretty good putt. That's pretty good. Wait, is it not going to hit a ring? I think it did. Okay. So now let's add a little bit more. I don't know why I aimed so short there. What was I doing on that one? We saw the break, so I'm going to aim more to the left. That's terrible. Look at that rhythm. I felt that. That's why we practice, right? What Jerry has a nice drill. I guess he went out and put rings out there for Ryan here. Sent it. Wow, I absolutely crushed that. And for baseball fans out there, for all the MLB The Show series on the channel, what position, good time to talk about as the ball keeps dwelling, what position do you want Ryan Gamer to play in MLB The Show 25? Typically, he's been an outfielder. I'm terrible with the infielder because I don't cover positions. So you know how, like, in baseball, you're supposed to, like, go to certain positions for relay throws and, like, cover for the second baseman and third baseman or first baseman, wherever you're at? I'm terrible at that. You know, I know how to play the outfield. When it comes to the infield, I'm lost out there. Oh, get in. Get in! Come on. Perfect practice makes perfect. These training drills are fantastic. How many times did I mention I wanted training drills in the last career mode series? 1,000. Look at this putt. Are you kidding me, Jerry? Jerry, don't you want Ryan to have good stats? Jerry's like, yeah, if he earns it. What a, you know, Jerry's a great caddy, don't get me wrong. But some of his training drills doesn't mess around. That's a really good putt. Please get in the 100, please. Yes, so now we just got to move it a little bit to the left and up. I do love that it keeps your spot you aimed at. That would just be a waste of time if it just having to keep move, right? If you just had to keep moving your aim back. That's perfect. And imagine also, like, for me, this helps me to learn the game, but imagine new players. Like, this is great for new players. It's great for me, but this is great to learn the game. Get in. I didn't see that swing. Was it a rhythm problem or transition? Rhythm a little bit hard, but that should be fine. No, a little bit can go a long way. Still a good putt. Can we get to 1,200? We got 5 more shots. This is our last one from this location, right? Come on. Go in. What do we got here, Jerry? 750 out of 1,200 right now. We've unlocked the first 2. So I'm going to go up 2 past the in-game's default distance here. Get pretty aggressive here. That's pretty good holing speed. Just a little bit more to the left. I will say the practice putting paid off last week. I crushed that. Look at the rhythm. Plus 4% or something like that. I love the new short game throughout this game. Like, you feel just how difficult the short game is on putting, with rhythm being important. Like the sensitivity of the swing path and the club face contact, right? Makes a massive difference. And it's fantastic. Go in. That is beautiful. If we get this, we win. Come on, walk it in, Ryan. No. That's still a good putt. We got it on the number again. That's 2 practices in a row. Week 2 and week 3. When we got it on the number. On the final shot. The final putt. That's going to boost 7 to most of our putting stats, right? That is incredible. Let's see. So yeah, continuing to level up the golf ball as well, and the driver. Probably need to upgrade the club, the irons as well. A 15% experience boost. Nice. Putt weight plus 7. Rhythm and contact. That's great. Those are the main stats that I want to improve. Training makes a big difference. When you do well in those drills, like when you get that final tier, you saw last week, we had a lot of boosted stats because good training. So this is our first sponsor event, right? What do we got here? Is this from which sponsor? We got 3 of them. Titleist in-store display shoot. In-store displays are where products come to life. Titleist trusts you to make this display pop and attract the eyes of every shopper. So land within 3 feet of the pin 3 times to get the final one. Okay, 10 feet 6 times. Oh, we can do that. Look, for 300 reputation, that's actually massive for our sponsorships to get more VC and unlock more stuff. Yoho River Golf Course. This is what we'll see later in the career mode. Firm, fast. Okay. Yeah, you want to make sure you hit good shots when you're making a pop-up sign for a store here. Coming soon to a store near you. Ryan Gamer pop-ups, right? Oh, this is going to be a tough shot. Okay. So, let's hit a nice... The good news is we're hitting into this upslope. I'm going to aim about 4 grid short. No shot shaping. Send it on that slope. Maybe 22 yards. We'll see. Let's see how that new spinner shot proficiency works. That's really good. That is my favorite shot they added into the game. The spinner shot. Is that enough? It should be. That's great touch. That's gonna... How many points is that? Oh, it's not points. Okay, it's number. That's 6 feet. Okay. So we need to get within 3. Well, how about we get fancy here? No, the rough lie changes. Look now. I didn't know that. Did Jerry step on the ball? Jerry's like, for a good pop-up sign, you've got to hit a shot for the deep rough. Everybody knows that. All right. Sure, everybody does know that. Okay. We peaked. What in the world am I looking at? Titleist, I would like to have a long talk. Don't get me wrong. This would be a sick pop-up picture right here. Like, I'm not going to lie. This pop-up picture would be sick. But, okay. So we basically have to hit a full lofted backspin spinner. We have to land it past that big downslope and get lucky, really. That downslope, I don't think it's going to stop. You've got to land it past that downslope. This is like the most difficult shot you could ever hit. And some of you might say, well, Ryan, try that flop shot. Okay. For the 1 out of a million people who would choose this flop shot in this video game, I will show you why you should never hit the flop shot. For one, look at the right side of the screen. Look. Yeah. Okay, so that's the shot you have to hit for one. And then we're going to have to spin it from the heavy rough. So look at that. Okay. And then let's try to hit the shot for the one out of everybody who plays this game. One person who hits the flop shot. If that would have went in, I don't even know what I would have done. That actually is very well done, but that's the new short game in this game. You cannot get that ball to stop with the flop shot with the spinner from the heavy rough. You know, maybe if you have a lot more power, you know, a sculptor with higher power, because power generates more spin, a higher shaping stat allows you to obviously spin the ball more. So let's land it past that slope and get lucky. We're going to have a long talk with Titleist after this. Is this some kind of joke? They want a good pop-up sign, you know? Okay, we got 3 more shots left for trying to land it within 3 feet. Honestly, this is great practice, though. Don't tell Titleist I said that, because I want them to know that, you know, not very happy. But yeah, here we go. Gonna come off well to the left. Huh. I love how this game recreates how difficult these shots would be to hit in real life. Like, these shots would be just as hard as these are right now. Now, for me, they'd be impossible in real life. But, like, these are very difficult golf shots. Like, to be able to hit a shot like this, wow. Just got to land it way shorter than that. I do not think our sponsor is going to be too happy. Well, last shot. And that is a sponsor disappointment. We're about to be dropped. Like, Ryan, we were just trying to get a good pop-up sign, you know? Like, we didn't know. We didn't know you weren't going to care. Oh, I cared. Oh, I cared! Yes! It means nothing. It means something. What a pop-up sign that would be, everybody. There's your one, right? Like Pink Panther. There's your one. I love Pink Panther. If you all have not watched Pink Panther, watch the Pink Panther movies, everybody. Watch the classic ones. Watch the reboot. Steve Martin did an absolute incredible job with that part. I mean, I laughed the entire movie. All the Pink Panthers, you know, the classic. And then, like, I love, yeah, Steve Martin. He's so funny. I love him in a lot of movies, right? But, like, that's Inspector Jacques Clouseau is a tough one. It's kind of that iconic character there for the Pink Panther, and Steve Martin. I just laughed saying it, but that was one of his quotes. There's your one. But equipment progression, we got it. At least we got a good shot though, right? That one was for Jerry. Jerry was worried over there, like, we're not gonna get one good shot this week. We got one. Now, the unfortunate part, that was a wasted event. That means we can't boost our stats. We took a sacrifice at the practice round because Titleist said they wanted a picture. So we skipped our practice round, we went to the sponsor events, and they put us in some of the worst positions you could ever imagine. We're a rookie on the PGA Tour. Wake up, Titleist. Should we drop the sponsor? I think Ryan's going to be looking for a new sponsor next week. I think Titleist is going to move on to somebody else. It is time. Daybreak Classic, everybody, at Pinehurst number 2. If we had the short game we just played, we're in trouble. But honestly, you know what? That practice right there, that's the shots you're going to hit on this golf course. Very similar shots to very fast greens. We better lock it in. And yes, we are on 85 difficulty now instead of 84. We started on 82 in the PGA Tour. That was pro. We started on pro, we moved it up to the second tournament to 84. We got the win by 2 strokes, and now 85. We're probably going to be here for a while. My favorite in 2K23 was 87 to 88, but as you saw, 87 to 88 in the last game was too unrealistic most of the time because they would hit eagle holeouts like crazy. So I hope that 85 or 86 is the sweet spot in this game to have a very competitive season, right? We don't want to see eagle holeouts like in the last game. It was just so frustrating. Now, our rival this week is going to be Tom Kilm here. We took down Roseng in week 2. Now in week 3, we face off against Tom Kilm, who's number 27 in the FedEx Cup standings. Now, Ryan Gamer is number 1 in the FedEx Cup. You can see that below his name on the top right of the screen there. We have 714,000 fans, and we are playing some fantastic golf, looking for our 3rd win in a row. But at Pinehurst number 2, we could very well shoot 45 over par for this 2-round tournament. So here we go. Get your 1-times ready, everybody. Some important messages. What do we got now? Troy, we have a very important event. This better be really important. Okay, Roseng. Oh, I bet we get something. Okay, we need to have this conversation. This is for completing the rivalry, right? Ryan, you got me good today. I'll give you that. But next time I bring in my A game, you better watch out. I'll be ready, Rose. Rose hit some great shots. In all seriousness, well played. I've got something for you to remember your victory today. Thank you, Rose. That's very kind of you. Let's get together soon. Let's go. 418 fans. Let's go. And we got a hat. That's what I'm talking about. That's a Callaway hat to match our golf ball we have. I kind of like the black Sunday red hat, personally. Wait, is this an interview? Oh, no. But let's see what our agent has to say. Big congratulations. All right. Hey, Ryan, congratulations on securing a top spot in the FedEx Cup standings. I always knew you had the potential to reach the top of the rankings. I didn't think it would be so early in your career. Remarkable. Troy, thank you, I think. Thank you. You also said you didn't expect it, but who would? So I get that. Your future's bright. I'm honored to be on this journey with you. I mean, Troy, it's an honor to have you on this journey. Hey, Troy, thank you so much. I couldn't have done it without your guidance and support. Right, we could have said early. Early? How do we gain fans? Do we put our messages on social media? Is this like when Ryan talks to his agent and everybody? Is this recorded on social media? Must be. When we talk to our agent, we do it live here for. Oh, that's right. You on YouTube. Of course it's live. Right now. You all are watching it. What was I thinking? Let's do this interview. Golf Quest weekly interview invitation. Let's see. It's not the bogey bulletin. Don't you worry. They did ask a better question last week. Look, Golf Quest weekly from Australia. Dear Ryan, your recent entry in the PGA Tour has sparked massive interest worldwide. We'd like to invite you to a studio interview to talk about your experiences, insights, and aspirations. This interview will be on a fantastic platform to share your story with our audience. Fantastic platform. Okay, let's do it. Is it on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel, perhaps? I think so. Please don't ask us who we'd want to be on a stranded island with. That was part of the itinerary before. Congratulations on making it to the PGA Tour. How do you feel when you received your PGA Tour card? I mean, it was a dream come true. It felt surreal. Like a dream come true, I was incredibly grateful for this opportunity. Imagine saying I deserve this. You want to be the most hated player out there? Considering the fierce competition on the PGA Tour, what aspects of your game do you believe will most contribute to your success? Ooh, what do we want to boost on for the week? Recovery, I do hit it. I do miss the green a lot, so I'm going to go mental resilience. Staying focused and composed under pressure is something I excel at. I've dedicated a significant amount of effort to mastering that aspect of my game. Ryan has clearly forgot about his time at Eastlake Golf Club in 2K23. He threw that right out of his mind about staying composed under pressure. Tell that to Eastlake Golf Club Season 2 and Season 3 in 2K23, Ryan. But let's go with it. They don't know about that, the Golf Quest Weekly. And finally, what are your goals for your debut season on the PGA Tour? I want to win the FedEx Cup, dominate, learn and grow a few top 10 finishes to secure the spot for next season. Learn and grow is just too boring. My main goal is to dominate the tour in my first season. I've put in a lot of work to get here, and there's no doubt in my mind that I belong at the top. We are the #1 player. That's a bit much, though. That's not a player you... Like, if somebody said that in real life, a new rookie golfer, I feel like everybody would be like, okay, move on to watch somebody else play, right? I think the best thing you could say is learn and grow. I aim to learn and enhance my skills further. It's a whole new level of competition, and I'll be happy if I can gain some valuable experience. You know, that's what Jerry the Caddy wants to hear as well. 558 fans. I bet we would have gained like 5,000 if we would have said dominate, but like, you know, you don't lose yourself along your way to greatness. You know, Ryan doesn't want to lose himself. He's got to stay locked in, he's got to stay humble, and he's got to stay focused. But now it is time for the Daybreak Classic at Pinehurst #2. 85 AI difficulty now instead of 84. That's Master AI. Probably if you go above this, it gets very unrealistic. I did it in 2K23. AI will play absolutely insane. Now, obviously, it's going to change in wins and stuff like that. We'll see how it is in this game, but you don't want to get much above 85 because they'll get like back-to-back eagle holeouts. They'll get aces. It is insane. But it's time. Let's play some golf. First round of the Daybreak Classic. Okay, Troy didn't interrupt us there. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Please be good conditions. Well, welcome to Pinehurst, Ryan. Firm, fast. I didn't expect anything else. Oh, no. We better lock it in, everybody. Hope you all are ready for an entertaining golf round, to say the least. I'm going to lock it in, though, just like we did in the last round. Come on.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Round 1 of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elving, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Thanks for joining us today. We've got an incredible day of golf ahead.
It's time. Now, in 2K23, the AI played terrible on this golf course, but so did I. I won those tournaments when we played it, but it's not like I shot lights out on this golf course. It's that the AI struggled, so we'll see how they do here. Not a lot of players have played right now. You can see we are early morning tee time right now. Justin Lower at the top, even through 4, and I would be happy if we shoot even, like, big time. I'd be happy with 2 over.
We head down to the first tee now. Now let's get out to the news of the day, and apparently our featured player has sparked a rivalry with their playing partner Tom Kim this week. Henny, surely that can't be right.
Luke, I am shaking my head, and this featured player should be shaking in their boots going up against Tom Kim. He's so talented. Why would you do that?
Well, there seems to be an exciting duel brewing here against Tom Kim. Let's see if our featured player has what it takes.
Get the nervous jitters out. We're not afraid, Henny. We're not afraid, Luke. Like, do you want to win or do you want to lose? If you want to become the best, you got to beat the best. Just like that.
Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day.
You know, if we lose this tournament, Ryan is going to publicly blame Titleist. Why did you lose? Well, let me tell you why I lost.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
My practice round was sacrificed for some of the hardest shots I've ever hit in my career to record a great pop-up picture. Well, did you get a good pop-up picture? You better believe we did. Oh. Okay, 83 yards, uphill 5 feet. I tell you, we have fun on the Gamer Building YouTube channel, don't we? It's all about having fun and playing games, everybody. Wow, I love games. Here we go. That's perfect.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, stop it. What a shot. This putt coming up is for birdie.
I did overhit that a bit, and I was worried about that rolling back, but we're fine. It's moving left to right. Not a whole lot of movement whatsoever. Let's do a practice swing for the first putt of the day. Imagine me actually doing what I said. I said I would start doing that. There we go. Look at Ryan fired up. He's like, Pinehurst, I'm not afraid. Settle down out there, Ryan.
He's currently sitting in first place.
So the good thing is morning tee time can put the pressure on the competition. Now, we don't know when the rest of the competition is, what they're going to do.
Rich, tee it high, let
They
it
could
fly.
dominate.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway and plenty of runoff areas all around.
Good
That
thing
looks to
we
be a
missed in
fairway
the same
finder to me.
direction there. You love when you miss on the same side of that shot feedback, right? I always say you love it. You just love it more than when you miss in opposite directions. Look at Ryan just
This
having
is
fun.
his second shot.
Wind is going straight at his back.
How in the world do we get this ball to stop? 8-mile-an-hour tailwind. Got to do the steepest attack angle we can get. Even that, in this wind, I'm not sure can stop. We got to hit that upslope.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Never mind. I thought that was going to carry more in that wind. It hit that red upslope and just, yeah. I just misplayed that big time. I'm scared of Pinehurst. And the disagreement with the caddy, you can see Henny pointing out some caddy
a little
drama.
off the target with that one.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
So this is a great spot for the spinner. It can hit this about 5 grid lines short and bounce it up. Maybe a little bit of a steeper attack angle, not a lot. Yeah, not bad. Not great, but let's see what Tom Kilm did.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. The start of this one out on a pretty good line. Gotta like the look of this one. Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. And back to the play, shall we?
Golf could just be the
This
meanest
putt
game.
for par here.
Absolute. Tom Kilm got absolutely robbed there. Okay, here we go. Get in.
Sitting at 1 under after
I'll
that
take a
hole.
par there any day. That's probably my most bogeyed hole on this course. I have a lot of most bogeyed holes here at Pinehurst.
The third
Not gonna
reach
lie.
is a par 4, but it's a short one.
It is. Driver not always required by the players here. So anything finding the fairway, we'll leave a second shot of, shortish length to a green that tilts from back to front and again has slopes that run in all different directions away from this green.
That's perfect. Anybody catch what Jerry was whispering to Ryan there on the tee? Did you see him keep talking? And even as the camera cut, he was still talking to Ryan. Did anybody catch that? Maybe like hit the fairway or something? I really couldn't tell.
Second shot here on the third.
It worked. Now, this is one where hit a nice partial lob. Now, this is where I'm going to hit a shallow attack angle with a bit of D-loft. But I don't want it to spin back too much. I want it to spin a little, but not a lot. The left stick up, right stick up a little bit. I want the shot to fly straight. Yeah, I'm going to shot shape a little bit to the right as well. It'll be tough to get the distance control right.
That's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't
That's
it? The draw.
perfection.
Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie.
Maybe
here
not
at the third.
perfection, but
Of all the shots that
really,
I like
really
the
good.
most, that one ranks right up there.
I still agree with my
These are good for the
decision
momentum, these ones,
to
right on 8
de-loft that.
feet.
To de-loft and more shallow attacking angle, because here's the thing. You spin back there. You don't control that backspin or control the spin you get. It's going to roll off that green, and that is a really tough shot. Now we have a really good look at birdie. I'm going to watch it from this view. I really want to see how it moves off the club face. This is a nightmare. I pulled it. Look at the swing path. Just 4 degrees. It doesn't
Just
take
3
much.
feet to the cup.
This is what that swing path
This
does.
putt
Well,
still
both of them.
needs a lot of attention.
Swing path
There's
and
a
closed
lot
club
of break
face.
on it.
If you're on that side slope, on ball well above the feet. It's going to break hard to the left right away. And if you pull that more, or a closed club face, it's going to pull it even more off that club face. You never give it a chance to go in when you do that.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
That is a long name. Well, what can I
Holding
say?
steady on the
Ryan
leaderboard
Gamer has
after
the
that
longest
hole.
name in professional
The
sports.
fourth hole is a par 4 with an elevated tee shot.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot, straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
Wow, it
Bit
popped
disappointing, that
out
one.
of that waist area. And then it just died in that heavy rough.
Sitting at 1 under.
It looked like it was going to actually get through. Oh, here we go, number 4. Okay. 228 yards, uphill 11 feet. My nightmare right here. My absolute nightmare of a golf hole. I mean, it's got to be the 2-iron. Hopefully we get a flyer's lie here. We did. Oh, no, we didn't.
Not sure.
It's
if
still
he
going to
got all
hop
of that
up.
one. It's gonna
Oh,
come
we
up
got all
short.
of it, Luke. Please get off the green. Please get off the green. Please. Yes, thank you. You
Unable
do
to find
not
the
want to
green on
have
this
to
one.
putt that.
It needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
That would have been impossible.
This would be a great up and down.
Yeah, so steepest attack angle we can get. Really spin it. A touch of loft here as well. And what I'm going to do is aim pretty close to it, about three grid lines short, and just crush this. We're going to be able to spin it a lot here. That's perfection.
Par putt coming up here.
This is not a long putt, but there is a break to the left.
That's perfection. But you know,
Down
if
she
you're just a
goes.
little bit off on
Let's head to
tempo
the
and
next.
transition there, that spitter shot is either going to die or
And
be off the
catching
back
the
of the
action.
green.
Our player is currently tied for top spot.
Look, Victor
alongside
Hovland at the
Hovland.
top. Victor Hovland is such a fun player to watch. So
The
fun to
par
watch.
5 fifth at Pinehurst number 2. One of the signature holes on the course and a real indication of the quality of the architecture.
Yeah, Corin Crenshaw did a fantastic job here. Fairway does camber from right to left. And from there, second shot back up to the hill to a green that tilts from right to left. And oh, do not miss your next shot to the left. Don't do it, because it's just going to keep going and going until it's gone.
Yeah, you
that's a
100%
high
better
caliber
not miss
shot.
to the left. I've done it in 2K23 so
Rich,
many
one of the big
times.
advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
Full D
I would
loft
say
and
tread
shallow
easily.
attack angle.
Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and
Let's listen to
try
this.
and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
I have to say that's incredible advice from Rich. Good life story there. Usually it's me telling the life stories. Good job, Rich. Let's send the shot. Full shallow attack angle. Or I guess most people call that the angle of attack. Left stick all the way up. D loft as well. And we're going to get a lot more roll here, and that's the goal. We don't want to generate a lot of spin here.
And now you just got to pray for good luck because that one's heading towards the sand.
Well,
Eddie,
we need a
that
closed
ball
club
seems to be
face.
sitting down. Is it bad?
Picks
I
off a
really
lot
like
of
the
distance.
look of this. It couldn't be lying any more perfect.
Yeah, it is a good lie. 79 to 91%. This is when a high recovery stat comes in beautifully. And we don't have that. Look at Ryan dancing a little bit. Look. It's dancing, shifting his position. There we go, staying loose. I like it, Ryan. Oh, now, what in the world do we do on this one? This is not a good shot for the pick shot. This is when I need the blast shot. You know, in rare occurrences, the blast shot can be very useful in this game. You won't use it that much, but this is where the blast shot, you can hit it like right here and roll it all the way up that hill and probably get it to stop short. But I really still would not recommend to get the blast shot, but all we can do is splash this. I'm going to aim about at 38 because it's going to, a lot of distance going to be taken off. We're on a major upslope here in the sand. You can see that. With that red slope, it's going to take off a lot of distance. We need luck here. Yeah, didn't. I wanted to carry it further, as you all saw with the shot setup, but just misread that lie. We probably got the lower percent, and that upslope really affected that. It's coming all the way back down. Welcome to Pinehurst number 1. You might say, well, what's Pinehurst number 1? I mean, welcome to Pinehurst number 2. You might say, what's Pinehurst number 1 like? You don't even want to know, right? I'll be honest, I know nothing about Pinehurst number 1. The only one I know is Pinehurst number 2. There's a lot of golf courses at Pinehurst, though. You don't want to know about Pinehurst number 1, right? A little bit more spin here. That's perfect. Not enough backspin.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Wow, we just got too much roll. I underestimated the spin. Welcome to Pinehurst number 2. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. I'm thinking the same thing. It's like I was trying to do this, and I did that, and it just went, and then here I am in the behind the green. Exactly. I have no confidence right now. This is when we knew this course was going to be tough, short game. I'm going to full loft and backspin this. Like, what else am I going to do? Some people might putt this, but we're in an upslope.
Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, John's been down there calling all the action. We'll have a good read on the lie here.
They're deep down in there, guys. I do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
I've got nothing. I wish I had good words right now, everybody. I've got absolutely nothing. Let's try to survive. Let's just make the mistake and move on. Welcome to Pinehurst number 2. You watched this in real life last year. You watched the pros play it. Major championship last year is the U.S. Open, right? I mean, you watch them play it. That's how it played. I mean, in all seriousness, this is how this course played. All day, every day. This is what it was like in real life for those pros. And then we get a nice Flyers lie out of that. That's
Sitting
nice.
at one under the card.
That's real good. Really good. What about a spinner shot? I don't know. I'll be honest, I'm making this up as we go. Ryan just looked over at Jerry like, what did you put in the caddy book here? It was empty. Do we putt this? I mean, it can't be worse. Like, let's just be completely honest. I could tell you it can't be worse. Okay, let's just keep it simple. 1.5 times 12. That's easy. 150%. 18. We got to aim 36, 46, 44. This course will absolutely wear you out, everybody. It will wear you out. Gonna break to the right. Ball is below the feet. We can't see the grid lines when you're off the green. I think you can if you switch to a chipper first, right? Chipper. Yeah, LB. Okay, that's how you do it. Yeah, you get the chipper out. LB. Oh. You sure you want to putt this? Yeah, I'm sure. I am sure. Just don't hit it too far or too short. One time. Forgot we don't have the Texas wedge. God, we don't have the Texas wedge. That's just a regular putter, Ryan. That's not the Texas wedge. Okay, well, huh. How does Pinehurst play for very
Didn't that
firm,
look good for a long
fast
time?
or fast firm? Well, plays about like this. This is how it plays in real life, honestly. This is how it played
No
in the
one likes
U.S.
to put
Open.
a quad on the card. Let's make this, please.
What do I say? Quad bogeys are going to happen. Get them and move on. Don't smile,
Trailing by
Ryan.
4 strokes.
Don't smile after that. Tom Kilm +5. This is absolutely nuts.
The 6th at Pinehurst number 2 is the first par 3 on the property.
Jerry,
And runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
welcome to golf, everybody. You know, Jerry walking to this hole told Ryan, keep your head up. This is Pinehurst, the ultimate test of golf. You got this. Just batter back. Leave it in the past, move on. That's all you can do. Mistakes are going to happen. It's golf. What I'm going to do here is hit this 2-iron right into that upslope. Hit it a little shallow here. Right stick up, just halfway. Fade it right onto the green. I'm mad now. You got to get mad. You got to get angry. Another movie quote today. What movie is that, everybody?
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Wasn't a terrible swing either. Like, it was barely missed, but like, here at Pinehurst, you just... This is just like this course plays. Like,
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here.
this is exactly how it played last year. Like, if you wonder, like, does it really roll that fast when there's not rain? I want to say there was a couple days of rain last year. I can't remember, but like, there was a couple very fast rounds, and it was nuts. This course very fast is absolutely insane. We got to pull out. Yes, the old pick shot, Ryan. Ryan's been working with Jerry for the shot a long time. Here we go. Don't really need to spin this very much because it's a pick shot anyways. So, here we go. Perfection.
Oh, he's hit a good bunker shot there, but that one's pretty close.
We needed that.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
I think what I'm going to start doing for the pick shot is one around. Because here's the thing. Have you all tried a pick shot? Have you all seen the pros hit a pick shot for once? I feel like I've seen Scotty Scheffler hit one in the past 2 years to perfection. Maybe one other player I saw hit like what would be called a pick shot. It is like an impossible shot, and it does not really behave like that. Now, when Scotty Scheffler hit, I can't remember when it was absolute perfection, and it did look like that. But like, it's like a 1 in a million shot.
Oh, that's good grit there.
In trouble off the tee.
There's a reason the pros hit the splash shot, right? Splash or a blast,
And
right?
it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over
Yeah,
the
maybe
field.
one around. One around. How is Victor Hovland
As
2
you
under
begin
through
the
5?
7th hole, a par 4
Ryan Scassi
angles
upped it
are
to
of the
85.
premium.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
You know, I remember I saw a comment on Q Score, one of the tournaments, and they said, Ryan,
That's
just wait till you get to
unfortunate. Didn't
Pinehurst.
deserve that. His second shot here.
When moving the golf ball left to right.
I'm sure some of you laughed in the last episode when I moved up the difficulty to 85. Like, does Ryan know what's coming? Ryan, are you sure about that? 178 yards? 80, great lie. What a gift here in the waist area. Isn't that what it's called here? What is it? No, they called it like the native area? Is that right? I want to say that's what they called it. Natural area? Or maybe they called it all 3 of those things? I don't know. All I know is we're going to plant this close. That's it. That's perfection. What type of lie did we get?
Going with the 6-iron here.
Got a really good lie out of that. That's really good. We're dancing.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Show us Tom Kim.
This is
We're
one of
going to
those
see Tom Kim
lengthy
well.
putts. Good one just to get close.
He's 5 over, and I can see
and he's
why.
down there. You got to read.
This one. This is testing.
Don't laugh, Henny.
A big right to left slope.
Henny's out here watching Ryan and laughing. We got a battle for a cut, everybody. Henny's out here laughing.
That's disappointing.
What a putt.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Didn't Ryan just say in an interview after the last tournament that the name of his autobiography would be Lord of the Greens instead of Lord of the Rings? I think the story of this round is, well, that was disappointing, just like Luke said. A Pinehurst #2 Ryan Gamer story. Well, that was disappointing.
And with that effort, now 3 over
I
for
tell
the
you,
day.
those putts will get you more nervous than anything. I mean, we're only 4 off.
The 8th hole is a par 5, the second on the outward half, and one the players are going to want to try and take advantage of.
They certainly do. Most players should be able to reach into. However, finding this green and keeping it there is another thing. There are 0 flat spots on this green. To make birdie, you're going to have a really sharp short game.
Don't worry, we got a really sharp short game, Rich. Just watch our highlights a couple holes ago. Rich, like, I don't have to watch the highlights. Ryan, I was there for those 20 minutes of play. I need some coffee. Cheers, everybody. I need that energy. This has zapped all the energy out of me today. Titleist. Jerry's going to be having a long talk with Titleist after this one. 175 uphill 9. This is a mean shot. This was a par 5, and I want to say this was a par 5 in 2K23. And then it was a par 4 now. It should have always been a par 4 because it was a par 4 in real life here. But I'm pretty sure that number 8 in 2K23 was a par 5. Very simple par 5. It definitely was. Because it used to play, I think it plays as a par 5 for the general public. Is it a public course? I really don't know what Pinehurst is. But for the pros, it plays as a 4, obviously.
Going with the 7.
Get left. Oh, well, to this other pin location. Can we just play down here? Jerry, can you talk to the greenskeeper and see if we can maybe move the pin? There's something wrong with the pin up there.
Lining up here from a long way away.
But yeah, so before, PGA 2K23 didn't have the rights to the US Open, right? So they could not technically do a US Open setup for 2K23 because EA Sports had those rights. But now 2K has the rights for the US Open, so now they can make Pinehurst the same for when the pros played it, right? So they can turn this into a par 4. Now this is going to be interesting. I think it's straight in. Am I crazy? I mean, yeah. But let's aim to the right. We'd be right next to that other pin.
Starts off looking good.
That is fantastic.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship.
The thing at Pinehurst, everybody, if you're off by inches, if you're within
a lot
6
slower
feet,
going up the hill
2
than what
feet,
this player read.
it's amazing.
Well, I don't mind this par.
But like, if you're off like an
It's a
inch or
short putt,
two,
but it's moving to the left.
it's gone. It's just what happens on this course. This course will crush you.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. And that's Victor Hovland on top of the leaderboard.
I love this game. It just recreates
And
the
ninth at
difficulty
Pinehurst,
of
number
the golf
2,
swing.
is quite a unique par 3 to finish the outward half.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Anybody got any ideas on this one? 169-yard carry here for the 7-iron. 182 away. Downhill 8 feet. This wind might be perfect. And I'm going to trust it. I'm going to trust it. Hit it off that slope. I like a straight shot here, though. Or maybe even a slight draw, yeah.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
I'm so used to that other swing, I altered it by hitting it a straight shot instead of
And
more
that
of a
was a bit
fade,
of a misfire.
and it threw me off on that
Trying to draw
contact.
that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Ryan, did you say only one pick shot around? No? No, I don't think I would ever say that. Ryan, didn't you say no? I said minimum 3. 3. I haven't made that rule yet. Pinehurst, you don't follow the pick shot rules. This course doesn't follow any rules. This course breaks all the
Right,
rules.
Safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
To keep the round going. This is a par save.
Okay. Welcome to Pinehurst, everybody. You know, I think we need to give Pinehurst number 1 a chance. maybe it's a lot softer, you know? That's fantastic.
Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make
Pure
that
heart.
putt.
That
And that
that
is
is.
a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
Victor Hovland, 2 under
And
through
as we
8.
transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Thank you. It has been entertaining, to say the least. We can't deny that fact. Isn't that the truth? Look at the club
This looks to
twirl.
be heading for the cut stuff.
Let's go, Ryan. It's right down the middle of the fairway. We have not seen a shot from Tom
3
Kilm
over
in a
for the
while,
day.
so like it's not just Ryan struggling. I gotta watch that club twirl again. That was awesome. But yeah, it's not just Ryan struggling here in this pairing today. It's just, look, all the fans have left. Look, look. Ryan's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people around the tee box here. Number 1 player on the FedEx Cup. Is that you all, YouTube? Which one of you all stayed? Who left out there? Which one of you all left? How, well, which one? Well, a lot. But let's see that club twirl. Will it show it? Yeah. That's sick. That looks like Ryan's bat flips in MLB The Show 24. That's sick. Yeah, I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots, and we're going to come back and win this tournament. Oh, Pinehurst number 2. It's a par 5. We're 1 eagle away from being right back into this tournament. Well, I forgot about this par 5. Maybe not an eagle. We're 1 birdie away from being back into this tournament. Wake up, Ryan. We just got to make a cut, honestly. That with that second round we had last week, nobody was expecting that. 3 under after the first round, 4 back, and we had the best round ever. Came back and won. It was incredible. We can do it
He's
again.
standing over his third shot.
140th
5
will
shots
not
off
give
the
us a
pace.
chance. So, like, yeah, we've got to lock it in. Lock it in, Ryan. What I'm going to do here, natural spin. Whatever the spin we have, not going to change the attacking angle whatsoever. Hit a little fade into this wind. This is going to be perfect if we strike it right. That's perfectly struck.
Well, after watching that, Tom Kim's thinking to himself, I better up my game here.
That's right, Henny.
Always love these opportunities.
We actually have a
especially
close
when it's
match,
for
don't
birdie.
we? I haven't seen Tom Kim score in a while. I know he was struggling, but that's a big birdie.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
Get your coffee
Some lovely
refill.
momentum for this
About to be a
player,
lot of birdies.
Moving up the leaderboard.
9 over? No wonder we haven't seen any
On the
highlights.
12th tee, the par 4. Again, it's not length, it's accuracy.
Most definitely. Fairway does pinch in there just a little bit, so players are going to have to decide whether to take driver or just a fairway metal. Second shot, again, to a green that is raised up above you, floats away on all sides of it, but this is a more realistic birdie opportunity.
Once
Oh,
you
that
find that
sounded
spot, you never
absolutely
move. I'm telling you
flushed.
right now. Whatever thumb you use to swing, the other hand that's on the controller holding it in the position you need it, do not move that hand. You guard
Playing this
it
shot
with
from
your
about
life.
180 yards.
Like, you hold that
shots behind our leader.
hand as tight as you can, so to where you know that that controller is locked in that position when you put your right hand back on the controller. You know, maybe you just keep both hands on the controller. That would make more sense. I just can't play games without moving. You know, just you all know that. There's over 2,500 videos on the channel. Y'all want to be entertained, watch my Street Fighter 2 series on the second channel and Tekken series. It looks like I'm fighting out there how much I move. I'm serious. You all think I'm joking. I'm not. There's a reason I hide the camera when I play WWE 2K24. Because my wife says it looks like I am playing WWE in real life. It looks like I'm in the WWE wrestling. That's the reason I show the webcam in between. When we get into the matches, the webcam goes off. 181, uphill 6 feet. Nobody needs to see that. Oh, play golf, Ryan. Let's talk more golf. Okay. So yeah, subscribe to the second channel. Tune into very fun series over there. I've done a lot of game playthroughs over there. We'll do more in the future. Party will play some True Sim over there as well for this game.
Yeah, well played.
True Sim TGC Tours tournaments or something. I should have hit that shallow. It's going to stop. Thank you. Thank you, Pinehurst. You gave us something. Let's see Tom Kim as a highlight.
Now let's head to Tom
He
Kim.
needs it. So do I, Tom. So do I. Good shot. Tom seems like such a great
Gee, that
guy,
line
though.
was
He
looking
really
good,
does.
wasn't it?
Young kid.
Okay, time to return to the
Seems
action.
like such a good guy. Now,
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the
I do
scorecard.
like that the highlights are not
All right,
always
Henny.
rollouts.
What's he got in front of him here?
This
with
is
putt?
nice.
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Honestly, the highlights feel like you're playing with them. Like, I don't need to see every shot. Like, I'm okay with seeing just the highlights. And if the player's struggling, you know, I'm okay with doing it like this. I really am. 28 feet uphill 1 foot. Add a little bit of distance to it. This looks dead straight. It's right to left, left to right, then right to left. I do think it's going to break more left to right as it slows down. One time.
So close.
That's golf, right? We're on. Like, our putting has not been the problem today.
Putting for par.
We've made some good par saves. The problem was, well, that par 5.
And down it goes. Victor Hovland has moved into top spot of this tournament.
Victor Hovland, Matt, and Wyndham there at the top.
The 12th hole, Rich, stop me if you heard this, the par 4 that ends up with a crowned or domed green.
That's exactly what Pinehurst gives you every single hole, it seems like. A decision must be made off the tee. However, take the driver and hit it past an area or lay it back. However, the second shot is a little bit kinder green, it must be said. birdie is actually an opportunity.
You can tell I spend a lot of time at the
That was
range,
just
right? Like,
striped.
I don't mess around. When I go into a career mode series video, like, I do hit the range and I try to focus up. I do tell life stories still and have
this
fun,
shot
but like
from
I
about 150
want to win.
yards out.
You're not always
Four
going
strokes off the
to
lead.
strike it great, but just shows how difficult short game is in this game compared to the last one. I love it. Last one, I've said this multiple times, you didn't have to think about short game. You get up near the green, full off backspin, very fast it, put it right next to the hole. Same thing on a flop shot. You know, you could just, around the green, same thing with the splash shot. So in the last game, you know, like, I know people talk about the pick shot in this game. In the last game, we all hit a pick shot. Full loft and backspin was a pick shot. It's just called a different thing in this game. It was the same thing. It was a very penalizing shot, just like the pick shot is. You see the forgiveness zones in the pick. It is tiny. It's the same shot we always hit in the last game, so the only reason it feels strange in this game because you know how realistic the splash shots are in this game. So when you hit a pick shot, it's just like, wow. But in the last game, it's all we were hitting. I say we. There's probably some true sim players who probably didn't do that very much, but here we go. Like, it's no different. It's still a pick shot. We just do it in a different way. That is beautiful.
That was special.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
See, that's a good example.
A chance
Sometimes
for
you
a
can
birdie
talk
if
through your
this goes
swing
down.
and still play well. You shouldn't, ever, but sometimes it works.
He's in a share of 10th position.
Close club face, we still made it. +1, 3 off. This is going to be an absolute battle. This course is nuts in this game.
The 13th hole here at
It's
Pinehurst,
incredible.
number 2, Rich. Just another one of these beaut par 4s.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Like, this is
Doesn't
Pinehurst.
take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
In real life, this golf hole last year, if you all remember, the very firm, very fast rounds. Do you all remember in real life? This was that hole that if you miss short, it's rolling all the way down. If you miss long, the shot, that short-sided shot was a nightmare for many pro players. It just kept going down. Like, this hole was nuts in real life. So now we're in the rough, which is not where you don't want to be. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to get fancy. Don't try this at home. Full loft and backspin. That's exactly how this hole plays. Like, that's
Okay,
exactly
not the
how it
best result, but a
plays.
chance to get up and down.
Distance
They
control
nailed it.
not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
They nailed it. Like, how many pros, if you all watched the major at Pinehurst last year, I believe it was the US Open. If you all watched it, you know on this hole right here, so many pros did that same thing. Or fell or laid up short. And a lot of pros, what ended up happening, they would send it, they let it up short down this fairway. If I can change the club, yeah. Well, maybe not. But they landed it short down that fairway, right? So then their next shot, they would end up hitting it up the slope too far, hitting a shot from here, and then this shot was a nightmare most of the time if you don't strike it perfect. So let's not turn this into a nightmare. It was such a fun tournament to watch. It was the US Open. It's fantastic. That's how it played. And that's the example. Welcome to Pinehurst. This is a perfect, from what I've watched of Pinehurst, they
This will be a
picked the
bonus,
perfect
right on
firm and
17
fast
feet from here.
conditions here for
Good
the...
stuff today, especially the
career.
short game has been really sharp today.
This is
Benny,
what
take
this
us through
course
the break on
plays,
this putt.
or how it
This
plays.
one is breaking left to right.
I believe we have somebody here in the gamer building community. I believe commented on a video, old Pinehurst video, who was a caddy at Pinehurst or something. So they could probably talk about Pinehurst a little bit more, but this is just beautiful. Well, when you swing like that, that was good diagonal swing.
7 feet to the cup.
You miss in opposite
birdie.
directions, it's gone. That was a closed club face and a push at the or a pull at the beginning.
And that will
How
drop
many
into 2
times
over now
did
for
we
the
see
tournament.
pros bogey that hole in real life? That short par 4 you don't think is going to be tough. How many bogeys,
Rich, we're standing on
doubles,
the
triples
14th
did
tee. You
we
feel
see
like
in
there's
real
a
life
chance
last
just
year?
to get after one here.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
This is absolutely
This one
gorgeous.
looks
So,
to be
like,
headed towards the fairway.
wow.
And he's down there.
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Yeah, this pin. Oh, okay. This was another. Oh, no. Why, Pinehurst? Why? Why must you do what you do? Yet some things never change.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming
Everybody
up here
remain
at the
calm.
14th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This is the meanest pin you could ever imagine. So one thing we're discovering right now, keep the settings on the default of the course because they nailed these environments. I would not mess with the course condition settings in the career mode. Like, this is fantastic. All the courses have played very good and they've been different, good variety. As soon as you mess up that default speed sometimes, like if you play this on 187s, be even faster than it played in real life, right? Like, this is a very good recreation of the way this course played in the US Open. Wow. Gotta make it.
Yeah, that's a common fault in putting.
Well, Ryan, were you scared? Well,
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
were you scared of missing it far there, Ryan? What kind of putting stroke was that? Well, don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. Let's just get our par and move on.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
Just want to
Trailing
confirm
by a
this
few
was
shots
the
after
this
that
was
hole.
Bryson DeChambeau who dominated, right, and had that incredible
Well, this wonderful finish to Pinehurst number 2
had that
truly
incredible
starts at
bunker shot in
15
the
to par
18th.
three.
That was Pinehurst,
Visually,
right?
probably the most
Yeah.
challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a
Thank you,
visual
Rich.
perspective.
Thank you for the confidence. Tell it to the golfer. But yeah, Bryson played incredible, and that shot Bryson hit on the 18th, that bunker shot's impossible. That is an impossible shot. Like, that is unreal. If you all have never tried to hit a shot like that in real life, well, yeah, I could hit it. It'd go about 150 yards into the grandstands there. That was a great tournament. That was so awesome. See Bryson get the win there. That's really cool. Here we go.
This one's heading left,
I mean,
think.
to be fair, I'd rather be there than the send.
That's a little wayward.
But yeah, that U.S. Open, like, that was an emotional finale.
He's
Like,
setting up
Bryson
for his
DeChambeau,
second
you know, getting the win for his
strokes off the
dad,
lead.
and like that was like an emotional. That was such an emotional win. You could tell. It's just so cool to see. And like Bryson went to all the fans, right, and then it took a lot of pictures with him. That was just such a cool thing. I mean, he stayed at the golf course with the fans forever, taking pictures and signing autographs. You could tell that was just such a special win for Bryson. Just so cool. I'm going to hit a spinner shot here. Hit this slope and send it. Maybe not too much of a send. Just a little bit off rhythm can make a big difference. Show us how to play, Tom.
Kim, shall we?
Oh, he's where I didn't want to be from. But
Oh, how about this? Oh, my. Holds it from the bunker.
that's
Let's
incredible.
return to live play now.
Question is, was it for
And he's
birdie or
down
par?
there. You got a read?
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
Yeah, I agree, Henny.
This would be a
It's
great
the
par putt if you can
wait,
make this.
to the left? No. No, it's left to right, right to left, and left to right. That's going to be a smidge to the right. Henny? Left edge, right? I pulled it anyways. We'll never know. Henny?
And
That's
this
what
next
Ryan
putt,
just looked over.
it's
He
for
heard
bogey.
Henny. He heard Henny back there like... I love this course. Like, this
Our
is
work here is
amazing.
done. Let's head
I
to
mean,
the next
the
hole.
leader, Bryson, in real life shot a
And
6 under.
Unfortunately, heading in the wrong
A
direction
1 over
on
in the
leaderboard
final
after
round.
that
I mean, it
hole.
just shows how difficult this golf
On the
course
tee
is.
now, the par 4 16th. Oh,
That's going to be
my.
fine because of the
That was
wind.
Launched.
The wind saved us. Can everybody drop a one-time before this next shot? I need that one-time energy. You know, drop it in a comment if you want. Say it out loud or drop a like right before the shot. Some people say that
Lining up
works.
from about 230 yards here. Currently
We're-
4 shots off the pace.
Well, 4 shots off the cut? Wait, is that right? It's because there's so many players who are around that same... No, we're in... Wait, it's not showing the right place. It says we're tied for 100 and... We're in 24th place. I thought that says tied for 124th. Am I adding a 1 to it? The cut is plus 13. I told you the AI struggles here. As they should. They're not struggling, though. 1 under seems like an insurmountable thing. I thought we're tied 124th. It's wrong. It's tied 123rd. In what world? Tied for 24th? I've been thinking, I'm like, this makes no sense. There's no way. Wow. Here this whole time, I thought we were getting crushed. We're not. We're in 24th place, everybody. You all thought I was sitting here outside the cut. Just hit the ball, Ryan. Wait. Hold that thought. Can I show you all a highlight on this hole with the best shot I've hit in this game so far? I'm going to pause it for a second and pull it up. Okay, so this golf shot was hit by one of my players, the online golfer professional, Ryan Gamer Jr., the best shot I've hit in this game. Watch this. Here we go. This is nuts. Hole number 16. You can see I had a much better round there, but 1 miles per hour winds, and the course played a lot slower here. You can see I hit a nice little fade here. Put a nice little fade. Look at that penalty. A little open club face, but watch this.
How about the... Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
Yeah.
What a display.
He's pretty good, Ryan Gamer Jr., the sculptor. What can I say? He might be better than Ryan Gamer. So one thing you'll notice in this game, if you back out to the Xbox dashboard and you look at your pictures or screenshots or watch a video, like a clip that you've made, it will kick you off the servers. And this game has to always be online, so it'll kick you out of the career mode. But it has a great resume feature, so you can resume right where you were. But let's see if Ryan Gamer can create that same shot. But I had to show you all that shot. It's the best shot I've hit in this game. That was absolutely unreal. And let's try to hit that same shot. Junior showed us how to do it. Second time's 2 times in a row.
That's some good golf right there.
It's just something about this golf hole. If it's not in,
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
but can't
Short game
complain.
has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Has our short
Okay,
game
John,
been impressive?
what's he looking at with this putt?
What?
Looks like this one's about 21 feet to the hole.
Impressive? Yeah, if you broaden your expectations for impressive, yeah, it's a very impressive round of golf. You broaden that definition wide enough. Yeah, it's pretty good. Look at the rhythm. I felt it too.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is my nemesis. Like, I barely ever play well at this golf course, and clearly in 2K25, it's even
And
harder
look at the
because this
leaderboard
game
now.
is even
Player
harder.
out in front is leading by
It's
1.
incredible. 5 back. Like, we are not out of this. We were 4 back going into the final round last week. We're going to make a cut. This is tied
The penultimate
123rd
hole at
or
Pinehurst number 2 is an
24th.
absolutely delightful par 3 with some wonderful
So
history. Rich.
scoreboard glitch.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just
27.
glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. It's Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Yeah. Wow, that is incredible. And Payne Stewart, and speaking of the tribute that Bryson, grew up being a huge Payne Stewart fan. Him and his dad grew up just loving Payne Stewart, watching golf together. And then after him winning the U.S. Open, and the tribute to Payne Stewart was just so cool. That was just an emotional, you could tell, an emotional win for him. And I feel like it made everybody emotional, really. That was really cool. Let's send it. That's perfection. I
And
need an
with the
ace.
four-iron
I need
here.
an ace. Welcome to Pinehurst.
Good shot there, Beamer. An opportunity for a birdie here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
Thank you, Henny. We know to believe her, but we knew that. 21 feet, downhill 1 inch. So tough.
Yeah, I think he pulled that one pretty
Yeah, I'd
obvious, actually.
say.
Not a bad effort
Swing
right
path
there
was
from
5
long
degrees
range.
off
Big
pole.
breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Putter club face was what it left, but that's the thing. You work on the Evo swing so much, it can mess up your putting stroke, but if you work on your putting stroke so
Trailing by
much, it's
5
going to mess with
shots
your
after
Evo
that
swing.
hole.
So, got to pick and choose. 27th place, I know it says 121, but it's not right.
The closing hole at Pinehurst number 2 works its way back up the hill to that famous clubhouse.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second
Give
shot
her a whirl.
up the hill
That's what
slightly,
we did, Rich.
but do not miss it too far right, or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green, and dare I say, finished with a birdie.
Dare
Playing
you
from
say,
around
Rich?
150 yards here.
I surely hope
5
so.
strokes behind our leader.
What do we call this video? Nightmare at Pinehurst? That might be it. That's been a nightmare. To be fair, I played good golf minus 1 crazy golf hole. Like, think of the short game shots we hit after that and how we responded. We did not let that run our round. So, like, you can look at it and be like, oh, I'm 3 over par. Or you can look at it and be like, I'm 3 over par. We could have been 10 over with Tom Kilm, 11 over, whatever Tom Kilm is, and the rest of the field. The cut's at 13 over. It shows this course is absolutely nuts. It is a perfect golf course. Will it make some people uninstall the game? Some new players? Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Just
Needs
wait
this
till they
to
get
kick
to
a bit
East
left.
Lake. No, just wait till they get to Oakmont. Then they'll really be uninstalling.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Thank you, Luke.
Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Please make this, Ryan. Where was that? Let's look at the bunker. No, let's not look at the bunker that Bryson hit it in. But we can kind of see it if we look over there. So Roy had that short putt, right? Yeah, Roy had the short putt behind the hole. Bryson was in that bunker back there. And that golf shot that he hit from there is impossible. That range of a bunker shot, like the level of difficulty there is like 10 out of 10 is the highest. It's like 1,000 out of 10. Like it is an impossible shot.
His
Let's
round has
go.
come to a close.
That's
is
how
an
you
impressive
fight.
birdie.
One terrible hole. Back 9, 1 under. That's how you play. It's about to fight, everybody. Let's advance. Go here to see what happens. That's how you fight. You never give up.
Well,
I don't care what
A tale of
happens.
two nines, Rich,
You
and
fight.
Well done for this player to fight through a sloppy start.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening 9. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back 9 to match the front 9. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back 9. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
Yeah, Rich is right. Like a rough front 9, but we left it in the past and we moved on. That's golf sometimes. In golf, you have to be able to put those bad shots behind you. We bounced back with an incredible rest of that front 9. I think we parred out, right? So like we had great shots after that. That hole, you can't take away the mistakes. The mistakes are made. You got to live with them. You can't change the past. You can help shape the future, which is what Ryan Gamer did right there. Posting a 2 over par in the round. That is a 1 under on the back, a 4 over on the front, or a 3 over on the front. 3 over on the front, 1 under on the back. We battled, and you better believe when we go back to that par 5, we're going to change our strategy. I don't know what we're going to do. Yeah, we'll have to see what Jerry puts in the caddy book. Good news is no fans were injured today on the course, so yeah. So that's Ryan's first tournament where he didn't knock anybody out. So, yeah, dinner would just be Jerry and Ryan tonight. So, yeah, no fans out to dinner tonight. They'll be able to talk strategy and work on the caddy book and try not to do what we did there. We battled, though. That's Pinehurst, right? Can we just give a round of applause? That is Pinehurst number 2. That is how that course plays right there. That is how it plays. So is 85 the right difficulty for Pinehurst? Well, the leader shot a -5. The other ones were close. I think it's a good score there in general. We're tied for 22nd place right now. So I think maybe 84, maybe 84 or 83. I know there's a lot of variety that can happen. We'll see how it plays out here in the final. It still might be a bit high on Master there. 85. That Master is 85 difficulty, which is what we are on right now. Might be a bit high there, -7, but I'm -5. But I mean, you can have a great round there. I mean, if we don't have that quadruple bogey, yeah, we shoot close to that, right? So, well, we shoot 1 under. But yeah, Victor Hovland gets there in 3. Let's see, Adam. I have no clue how to pronounce that name. S. Vincent? I've seen that name in real life. I've seen the announcers announce it, but I don't remember. Swinson, maybe? Swinson, Adam Swinson, Robbie Shelton, Victor Hovland, Brooke Henderson, Patrick Rogers, Mark Hubbard, Ryan Moore, Ludwig Oberg, and Ryan Gamer. Well, no, we're not there. We're 22nd. Remember that time when Ryan Gamer was down 4 and won the Bluff Championship last week? Why can we not do the same? Why not us again, right? So it seems like when you're playing with a rival, it messes your score on the leaderboard up sometimes. Because although Tom Kim struggled, it kept saying we were tied for 123rd place. And it kept throwing me off in the round, right? I kept thinking we were playing terrible, and we really weren't. Now remember, we want to get to the top 10 so we could spend at least 1 skill point. Top 5 to spin 2. What did I say? Yes, top 10 1. Top 5 2 or 3, did I say? And then if we win 5, I think that's how I'm going to do it. If we have the VC to spend it, and we probably will by the time that happens. I mean, I know I have 2,000 up there, but a lot of those were from my players. But yeah, I mean, that was a good round. Like, you can look at that and be upset, or you can look at it and reward yourself, because that's Pinehurst number 2. And if you all have not played this course on pro difficulty or above, I would say on any difficulty. But wow, does it crush you. Like, we made one mistake. One mistake was a quadruple bogey. Without that, it would have been a 1 under if we par that. And yeah, we came out the back and got 3 birdies. That's 4 birdies on the day, but that's golf sometimes. Like, you fight and you got to keep grinding. You got to grind at a course like Pinehurst. If you don't grind, you're going to lose. Wow. Let's take a look at the stats. Should we? Isn't this Pinehurst? Like, 78 fairways and 61 gers. Like, that is so awesome. 33 proximity to hole. Like, I love the way Pinehurst plays in this game. That was absolute perfection here as an 86 overall player. Would it still play like that as a 99 overall player? I don't know. I hope so. If it doesn't, I'll probably keep playing with the lower overall player, because I want it to play like that, right? That's how it plays, right? That is how that course plays. That is absolute perfection. 4 birdies, 11 pars, 2 bogeys, and a good look. Quad bogeys is not a stat. I don't see it. Huh. Oh, it's triple bogey plus. Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it, all right. Let's go ahead and advance and get ready for the next week. Yeah, I'd say we lost followers. We had like 5 people watching us by the end of that round. At least we got experience for building our brand. Wait, we've got building our brand for losing and losing 2,000 fans? We had plenty of fans to lose. It's fine. Everything's fine, everybody. We're in meltdown control mode now. Troy? Hey, Troy. Be in meltdown preparations. You know, prepare for the meltdown on social media. And we're going to come out the final round locking in. That's Pinehurst, everybody. And if we could somehow have an electric final round, that'd be amazing. Adam Svensson at the top. Swinson? It has to be Swinson, right? I don't know. I don't know name pronunciations. You all know that. You should see me play MLB The Show. Oh, my. Okay, Robbie Shelton up there. Victor Hovland. Brooke Henderson. And then Tom Kilm had a rough day. We're going to probably win the rivalry unless we fall apart. But that's just a tough round, everybody. You fight, and hey, we'll be ready to go. Going to rest, recuperate a bit. You know, Ryan's going to hit the range, go eat a good dinner, study some caddy books, and we'll be back and ready for the final round of the Daybreak Classic at Pinehurst. I will see you all in the next video on the channel. Drop a like if you got some enjoyment. Subscribe for more. Be sure you check out all the different career mode series in the video description below, along with all my PGA 2K25 series playlist as well. Or just check the channel page, scroll through, or the playlist section of the channel page. You're likely to find another series that you enjoy. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.